We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies try to lock down their 14th consecutive win. Coming up next. Carlos Carrasco, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
In now, Starling Marte, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Starling Marte.
First offering on its way. First of 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Yeah, Matty D. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row? You've been on some good teams. Not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
The average coming in, 257. 11 home runs, 57 runs batted in. The 0-1 pitch. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
That is first. The second baseman, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. It's the Mets 0, Phillies coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Noah Syndergaard gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid season up to this point. 15 wins on the year, and that's a pretty good number. He's going to look to add to that total in this one here today.
Standing in, Shohei Ohtani. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies,
The pitch. Down the left field line and deep. But this will land untouched. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy, you got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Ohtani leads off first with one away. One and two.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And there's a base hit on a line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting fourth.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. From the stretch. On a line, that's a base hit. Ohtani is on his way home. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Didi Gregorius comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. 2 hits in 7 tries. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Syndergaard is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strikes, good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
Swinging on 3-0, and he can't keep it fair, so it'll be 3-1 now. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
There's ball 4.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Now at the plate, Ronald Tarayan. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff, or he's in for a long day.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Batting 7.
Now to the plate, Roman Quinn. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
He'll try again, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The average to start play at .315. 21 homers, 56 runs batted in. Fouled away. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the center fielder. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 5th, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Torreyes fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They still trail 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, David Bodie.
David Bodie.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Bodie, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So here now is the pitcher, Carlos Carrasco. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Now that's popped up, and this is taken in for the 2nd out.
The batter, the left fielder.
Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. 2nd at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Ready for another chance? JT Realmuto 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2. Driven nicely into the gap. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, how quickly things can turn around in this game. He gets the first 2 outs of the inning, and he looks like he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even breaking a sweat. But then a single and a double, and now he's stuck with runners on second and third.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Bryce Harper trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. A couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. As a look, now the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 3-0 game. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Comes set with the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there, base hit. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 4.
Leading off to the net, the left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 17 home runs and 44 RBIs. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And with the final month winding down here, he finds himself in 2nd place in the National League in that department. Stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Next for the Mets, Noah Syndergaard. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 2 left for the Mets. They trail in this one 3-0. So coming to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He drew a walk his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Ball and 2 strikes now.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Stepping into the box, Ronald Torreyes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer. Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
1 out, nobody on. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Hit on the ground to third. And that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 24, Roman Quinn.
Digging in the switch hitter, Roman Quinn. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out to center field. Marte is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. And it's 1-2. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Into right field, that's a base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, they've been stymied so far in this one, but they've strung together a couple hits and are poised to finally break through. A base hit to the outfield, and we've got the makings of something special working here.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And neither runner will be able to move up. And it's a wasted chance with 1 out in the inning now. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Weak grounder down the line at third. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. This year against right-handed pitching, Cespedes hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And they'll get a step closer. It's a sac fly to make it a 3-2 game now.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, the pitcher, Syndergaard.
At the plate now, Noah Syndergaard. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that'll get down out there. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, there were big RBIs and big base hits, D-Roll, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser. And the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll give way to the third baseman, David Bodie. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is there, 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Carlos Carrasco.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Carlos Carrasco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Shohei Ohtani. He singled his last time up. Here it comes. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. Digging in once again, Ahmed Rosario. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here's a line shot that's going to get over the head of Gregorius and on into left center for a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fastball called for strike 2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but He may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Quinn is right there, one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. No hits to this point. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mets leave 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. Tied at 3-3. Ready once again, JT Realmuto. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Ramos moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 3.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Harper carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. And that's too high. Ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Let it rip that time. 3-0, but the fastball's by him. 3-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. From the stretch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Hit hard on the ground is short. Rosario's got it. McNeil's got it for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Into the box now, Wilson Ramos.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
One away now for the Mets in the sixth. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. No balls and 1 strike. On its way is pitch number 75. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ohtani is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty, 2-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
So now to the plate, Noah Syndergaard, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Mets strand 1. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
The shortstop, Didi.
And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman, Ronald.
Stepping up to the plate, Ronald Torreyes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Rosario brings it in, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow!
The center fielder, number 24, Roman Quinn.
So striding in, Roman Quinn. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up, throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Here's Starling Marte, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Starling Marte.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Out in front of it, strike one. 3 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Liner towards second, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Ohtani looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 22 on the year, as it is now 7-3.
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing wide open with a 3-run blast. That could be the nail in the coffin.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 52.
Now at the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. In there, 0-1. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Correa's gloves it. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Mets 7 and the Phillies 3. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Drilled to the right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
And you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
And that misses, ball one. 249 the average coming in. 11 home runs and 21 driven in. Now the 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
No,
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The next 3-2 locks him up for strike three.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
0-1 the count. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Runner at first here, one man out. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, you take a look at that two-seamer right there, sinker. It had nasty downward plane on that ball. That thing must have gone down at least 6 inches.
And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get fouled. Hot shot toward third. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Edwin Diaz is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Tomas Nido is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9, number 3, Tomas Nido.
Into the box, JT Realmuto as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Real Muto behind with an 0-2 count now. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 7-4 contest.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, Giro. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
In now, Rhys Hoskins, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Hoskins has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. The 1-0.
That's a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. So his remarkable season continues as that'll pull him into a tie at 7-7. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. And this is knocked down on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. 7 complete here tonight, and we're deadlocked here at 7-7. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And he's really pleased with how they've performed in run-scoring opportunities in this one. As a team, they're hitting over 500 with runners in scoring position, something that is way easier said than done. So undeniably, that's been a huge factor in this game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Robert Stock will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 89, Robert Stock.
Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eduardo Nunez. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
1-2.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Well, no shortage of runs in this one. Still anyone's game for the taking in a tie ball game, but let's bring you a look at how our 2 starters fared. It's our starter comparison. Striding into the box, Tomas Nido. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fouled off. Another one sent foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Starling Marte is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's set. The 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Harper. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still tied 7-7. Ronald Torre is the next to bat.
Leading up for the Phillies, the second baseman, Ronald Torre.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Marte comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Roman.
Digging in, Roman Quinn. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Popped him up. Rosario over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for Philadelphia.
At the plate, David Bodie has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. This remains a 7-all tie. All set for the start of the inning, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Ahmed Rosario.
First delivery to him on the way.
Yep.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 2 balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. Drilled right back up the middle, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
To the plate now, Jeff McNeil, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Line toward right center. And that is down for extra bases. And with nobody out, we'll see if they want to wave that go-ahead run home. And the runner from first comes around to score.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Two-run shot to straightaway center, number 28 on the season, as they jump ahead by 3.
Well, any insurance run you could put on the board this late in the game feels like 2 runs. That's how important they are. They're up 3 now and only need 3 more outs to end this one. See if they can close the deal.
Next up for New York, Michael Conforto. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Robinson Cano will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Cano is in Don't You Know, a part of his New York nickname days. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Behind 0-2 now.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
The 1-2. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. The throw home. But not in time as he's across with the run. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, Dero, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Line drive to left. Ohtani is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Mets 11 and the Phillies 7. Paul Sewald will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
New York Mets, number 51, Paul Sewald.
Bryson Stott will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder,
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Popped him up. Nido is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Well, I'm surprised by the pitcher right there going to the well for a second straight fastball. He had to feel that that hitter was on the previous pitch.
So stepping in, Bryce Harper singled home a run in his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Here it comes, 2-0.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Now the 2-1.
Ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Full count, 3-2. Philly down to their last strike. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of a series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
An 11-7 final in this one. The New York Mets came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Edwin Diaz earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.